Hello. It's hot. I've been outside pretty much the whole day. I just got done at the lake, and I filled my water bottle with lake water. Yeah, I bet if you look inside of your mind, and when you hear something about drinking lake water, it will probably say something like, you're gonna get gonorrhea, you're gonna get diarrhea, you're gonna have the shits, you're gonna get syphilis, you're gonna get AIDS, you're gonna die. Don't drink natural water. It's contaminated. Do not dare drink from a river. There's gnat poop in there. And you're gonna have cramps, and you're gonna die. You need to go to the Walmart and get the Smart Water, which has electrolytes. Electrolytes are good, because they're electric and they're light. Must be good. Smart Water. Smart Water from the lake. I'll let you know if I get gonorrhea or whatever it's. What is that one called that you get up in the mountains? I don't know. We've always drank water from the lakes and the rivers and never had an issue. The smell of vulnerability is intoxicating. That's what somebody replied to Og's tweet. Do I look sunburned? So I did sun gazing for a while. Got in the lake for a while. It's not a lake, it's a river. It feels like a lake though. And refreshed. Drank some water directly out of the lake. Don't drink lake water. Don't drink river water, it's bad for you. You're gonna die. Possessions. Carlin did a good bit about possessions. About how materialism mostly is just, where's my shit? Some of my shit's over here, some of my shit's over there. I have this big box-shaped shit to hold this shit. And then when I'm on my trip to Hawaii, my box that's holding my other shit is inside of my mind box, and making itself very much aware, making me very much aware of it while I'm trying to have a vacation in Hawaii. They're called possessions for a reason. They possess you. It's all spiritual. You think you possess your items? They possess you. There's a simple way to check that. If you think I'm doing a mistell here, there's a simple way to check it. Just think of something that you like. Maybe you have a motorcycle, maybe you have a Gixxer. Maybe you have an R1 sitting in the garage. I had an R1 stolen. I had one and I no longer have it, and I'm still paying for it. Do you think your R1 that's sitting in the garage while you're at work is worried about you? No, it's not. Are you at your work sitting there and thinking about your R1? Possibly. Likely. Especially if it's the end of the week and you're a regular working person and you want to go ride. Then you're thinking about it. So that possession is possessing you. You don't possess it. It possesses you. And that's what our entire, that's what this entire consumerism nonsense. Whoa. I have, since I've been sun gazing, I think I have a sun-shaped thing burned into my cornea right now. And it's a little bit of a off color gray. So whatever I look at, it looks like it's part gray. So if I look at a bush, the part that I'm looking at looks like it's dead. And the rest of it's green. Or like it's burnt. So your possessions possess you. So if you don't want to be possessed as much, then don't have possessions as much. Get rid of most of them. Or do an inventory, like pull all your possessions out, lay them in a row, see how many of them you actually interact with ever. And if you don't ever interact with it, then sell it or chuck it. And if you interact with some of them only a few times a year or something, then make a decision. Interact with it more or chuck it. The less items you have, the less possessed your mind will be. And of course, personal items is not the whole story on possession. Possession is everything that enters any sensory input. We're possessed by TVs, we're possessed by clothes, we're possessed by McDonald's, we're possessed by cars, trucks, automobiles, possessed by TV shows, we're possessed by thought forms, possessed by fears, possessed by belief systems. Possessed by everything. The only thing that does not possess us in a unhealthy way is the natural land, trees and rocks and oceans. When you're going and sitting by an ocean, you're not fanatically and habitually and obsessively thinking about the ocean while you're sitting there with your feet in the ocean, enjoying the actual ocean. You're not obsessing about it, likely. Maybe if you've been away from it for a while, you might start obsessing about it, but likely you don't do that. So we essentially have a very unhealthy relationship with just about everything that's here and just about everything that's inside of ourselves. Extremely unhealthy. Or you could say unbalanced, imbalanced. It's a two-tier made-up level system. The first made-up level system is what you see with your eyeballs and your five senses. That's the first one. And the second made-up system is everything that's inside of your mind, your imagination. It's two tiers of totally made-up shit. You gotta clean both of them. If you clean the mental one, then your external one will become cleaner as a result of that. You can't clean the external and have that fix your mental. It works slightly both ways, but much more so clean your internal mind state, body state, emotion state, and then it will spill out here. And I'm not one to talk because I've been doing the exact opposite of that for the last few months, but I always know what it is. I just give in to things. There's no excuses for it, I just do it. And now, I'm doing the other thing again. Life is insane. This is not life though, this is a video game. Somehow the connection between the made up phenomenal stuff in conjunction with the made up shit that you make up about the made up stuff inside of your head, in conjunction with your actual connection to what is actually so-called real, which also isn't real because it's not physical, but it's real. Somehow the combination of those three things makes up the actual life as perceived from this 3D level. Peace!